Okay, so I'm gonna make some pork chops tonight. It's gonna be a really simple skillet dinner. That's gonna be pork chops with braised cabbage. I start with my pan on medium heat and I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pan. I have 6 little loin cut chops right here that I'm gonna season really well with some salt and a little bit of pepper. And yes, my pepper grinder has a flashlight at the bottom of it. It's really, really cool. All right, I'm gonna flip these guys over and season the other side. My oil is hot and I'm gonna go ahead and lay the pork chops into my pan. Now I have more than will fit in the pan. I don't want to overcrowd it, so I'm gonna have to cook these in batches. And that's no problem. So I just want to get a really good sear on each side. I'm gonna season it a little bit with my gunpowder seasoning. I don't want to go too heavy on the spice tonight, so I'm just going to keep it really light. All right, it's been about 3 minutes and I got a nice sear on one side of the pork tenderloin and I flipped it over. I don't want to overcook it because it's a very, very lean piece of meat. So we'll let it brown on the other side and then we'll do the other pieces of meat that haven't been in the pan. The meat is all browned up, really still super tender. And now I'm going to deglaze my pan with just a little bit of chicken broth. And all of these lovely brown bits that are on the bottom of the pan, that's where all the flavor is, right? So I just need to deglaze it a little bit and stir it up. And all of those little brown, flavorful bits come right up. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit more fresh pepper. Into the liquid, I'm gonna put some cabbage. Now I've got chopped up here about half a head of cabbage, but I'm not gonna put it all in at once. I wanna put it in little by little and then cover it and let the steam wilt the cabbage down. So we're essentially smothering the cabbage. Put it there, cover it up, and we'll check it in about 3 minutes. All right, 3 minutes gone and my cabbage is wilted down a little bit. Now I want to add garlic and some sliced onion. I'm going to put just a pinch more salt. All right, this is gonna get covered and simmer for about 2 more minutes, then I'm gonna put the rest of the cabbage. 2 minutes down, onions and garlic have sweat into the cabbage. Now it's time to add the rest of it. And I'm gonna put just a tiny little bitty dash of red wine vinegar just to acidulate the dish really well. And that'll do it. Literally just like 3 drops. We're going to mix this up. All right, cover and steam for 3 more minutes. 3 minutes have gone by and the cabbage is really well wilted, and even the cabbage on the bottom and the onions has a little bit of char to it, which is perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for. The caramelization adds that much more flavor. I'm going to put just maybe another 3 tablespoons worth of chicken stock, again to deglaze and get up all the goodness from the bottom of the pan. There we go. Give it a really great stir. Okay. From here, I'm going to take all of my pork chops and layer them right on top. All the juice that was from the pork chops, I'm going to pour that in as well. It's all about flavor, baby. It's all about flavor. All right, so this is gonna get covered up and this is gonna steam on a low heat for about 5 minutes, then dinner is done. 5 minutes is over. Everything is steamed and cooked through. I've got my pork chops with my smothered cabbage right here underneath it. Now it's just time to plate it up. I've got a little pot of brown rice right here that I'll just go ahead and get a nice helping of. There we go. Grab one of these pork chops. Plate up some of the cabbage too. Oh my gosh. Look. I'm gonna get just a little bit of the pan gravy here to drizzle over the rice. All right. Just a little bit more cabbage, there we go. And there you have it. Pork tenderloin chops with brown rice and smothered cabbage. This is a true classic Cajun comfort dish. So for this recipe and more, find me at Kitchen Bravo on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, and even Instagram. This is Keisha signing off. Find me on YouTube, find me everywhere else.